Hey, so we're going to have a little bit of a scientific discussion here today, but there's a point behind it. This image here is an animal. It's called a tardigrade. It's a microscopic animal. You may have seen it referenced in maybe one of the Marvel movies like Ant-Man, but it's a microscopic animal that probably should not exist. This thing can survive in outer space. This thing can survive temperatures as low as minus 300 degrees Fahrenheit, extremely cold. It can survive the radiation 1,000 times the amount of radiation that will kill a person. This thing can put itself in a dehydrated state, and in that dehydrated state, live an additional 30 years, whereas the normal lifespan, it might be over in about 2 years. But in that dehydrated state, it can live as many as 30 years. That's an extremely long time based off of its normal lifespan. So this is the type of thing that dreams and fantasies or, sci-fi is made out of, but it's real. It's reality. It does exist. It's not invincible. It can't stand temperatures that reach a certain heat level. Certain toxic chemicals can destroy it, and when it's not in its dehydrated state, it's a little bit more easier to kill. Even some predators might consume it. So it's not invincible. But this thing is mind blowing with the stuff that it can withstand. Now, my point in talking about this animal is the fact that this should not exist. This should not be a reality. This thing should be impossible, but yet here it is. And I want to remind you or let you know that if this thing can exist, if this thing is possible, then so are your dreams and your goals. Things that, those health situations should be impossible, but they don't have to be. If this thing can be alive and this thing can exist, then surely that better health can exist for you. That job, that new opportunity sounds like it should be impossible for you. No way that should be possible. You're not qualified. But if this thing right here can exist, then that new job can exist for you too. That business that you wanted to start and you feel like being successful at that business seems impossible. But if this thing right here can exist, then that new business that you want to formulate, that you want to create, and the success of that business also is possible. Basically, any of the things that you have been feeling are unlikely, impossible, no way, that doesn't seem realistic. This does not seem realistic. If this can exist, and it does, then just the same, those things that feel unrealistic, improbable, impossible to you can also exist. So if you need to dig deep and get down to the portion inside of you that you can't see, just like this is a microscopic creature, this is a microscopic animal, and you can't see it. And just the same, the success, the opportunities, the blessings, the accomplishments, you can't see those either, but they still exist and have the ability to be made reality, just the same as this improbable animal is also a reality. So keep your head up, keep focused, and believe in your possibilities.